Well, back in Scotland again today. It's a lot better than it was last time. Not as rainy, it's quite mild. Hope everybody's had a decent Christmas. We're going to have a play about with the sluice again today, try and get you some decent footage of what it's doing. I've got a bit of a hybrid with me today. It's got quite a few design features that I've been thinking about doing. I've incorporated them all into one sluice, see what works, what doesn't. The other thing we're going to be trying is the old crevicing tool. And there's a crevice right under my feet that I'm just going to have a quick poke about that, see what it's like. And hopefully we'll find some gold and show you how we go on. Okay, I don't know if you can see it along here. That's the crevice I'm on about. Runs all the way along. It's got some stones jammed into it. Going to try and dig them out, see if there's anything under there. They're well jammed in. Once you lose someone, the rest will start coming out. I'm going to need my spoons to clear this by the look of it. I'll try and get all the rubble out of it first. As you can see, this crevicing tool comes in quite handy as a little lever as well to get everything out. Might need a bit more, something a bit more substantial for that. That's moving. All that goo will need cleaning off there. Right, well, we've finished clearing out this crevice here. It was jam-packed with rocks and there was absolutely tons of black sands in it, heavy materials, and also a lot of lead shot. And here's the results. Camera won't pick this up. There's a tiny little speck in there. One tiny little speck, not much good. Try another place. Now, as per usual, I've gone like a bull at a gate at it and trapped my finger. I think that is gonna be very sore. Awesome. Where I've decided to dig is in this little boulder field. Now everything I'm getting out so far, there's plenty of fine stuff in there, there's been plenty of lead shot, but there's all this plant material as well, which is going to be pretty useless, I think. Now what it does mean that is at a certain point it is a dropout point if stuff like this is collecting in there. Now what we want to do is get down to the bedrock. Give you a quick shot of what I've got so far. When you get into this sort of stuff, it's got a decaying, horrible smell to it. I'll take you and show you what happens when you get down to the bedrock. The water that I'm going out now, it's a really dark brown colour. Same as say, it's got a bit of a smell to it, but down at the bedrock's where we want to be. That's the sort of colour you want. Cane, bedrock and clay. Well, we've got 4 bits.
Yeah. One decent one, 2 okay.
Well, I've dug an absolutely huge hole. It's not really been, well, it's not been too bad. I've had a few small bits out. On this river you'd expect to get some big pieces. Not today. Let's have a look, see what we've got. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. That's all we've got today. I thought there's a few small pieces there, but still been a good day out. Even though it's been back-breaking, I've enjoyed it. Stefan's got some nice pieces working a bit closer to the bank, but he was able to get down to bedrock fairly quickly. Oh, I finally got down to bedrock. It's quite a big hole now. I followed a little wall of bedrock down and then at the bottom, and we've got a few pieces but nothing special. I'll have a look in a minute, just show you the hole now. Let's put the camera in. Another little bit there, look.
Oh yeah.
Nugget's still there. Someone's a happy boy.
Not bad there.
So, I've dug a huge hole for not much. Got a few little bits, but Stefan's had a really good day. We usually try 2 places, try to dig 2 different holes, whichever one's producing we move on to. Unfortunately I didn't bother today. I've carried on. It's took me that long to get down to bedrock. I just carried on with that hole over there that I've been doing. When you get to the contact with the bedrock, that's where I'll get in the small pieces. As soon as you move any of the rocks to try and work along the bedrock any further, everything's just caving in. You just get in that, it's like a really red coloured water that's mixed in with the gravel, and it's just full of leaves and twigs, so you know it's not been there very long. It's like fresh material that's been laid down. You just getting nothing in that. Stefan carried on working the hole. Well, we both started it the last time we came up here, and as you saw, he's had some really good bits, but just the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? Next time, it's about time we got a few bigger ones. Try and catch me up a little bit. We've just been going over the bedrock I uncovered yesterday with the metal detector. There she is. And we managed to get that little piece out. pretty good. Nice knobbly little bit. We're just scanning the bedrock again. We've had one little piece of gold out. I'm just going to show you what we're getting here. This morning when we've gone over to bedrock, they're cleared down too. We've got quite a few decent bits out. Just tip this in here. So that's today's. Plenty of nice bits in there. That's from today. And then this lot is from yesterday. Even more goodies there. Well, not done too bad today, really, have we?
Can you lean over it?
Oh, you can take a photo, you taking video, you taking a photo.